Japan Open 2025, it's second round action here on court 2. And we're on to the third match of the day. That's women's singles. After a marathon encounter in the men's singles, it's time for some women's singles action. Lin Hsiang of Chinese Taipei, she's going up against the number 7 seed Pornpawee Chochuwong, and the winner of that match will take on the defending champion, either in Akane Yamaguchi or, of course, the young Korean in Sim Yoo-jin in the quarterfinals, with the likes of Wang Ziyi and another Japanese in Tomoka Miyazaki possibly awaiting them in the semi-finals. That's, of course, the top half of the draw, as we see Pornpawee Chochuwong follow in the footsteps of Lin Hsiang. That's a little precarious walk, I would say. Got to be careful going down those stairs. Certainly don't want to be injuring yourself before your match. But it's a beautiful stadium, beautiful arena. And the players certainly enjoyed their time here at the Japan Open, which is in its 42nd edition as an international tournament. Started in 1982 and has created quite a tradition and following for itself as a tournament. Something that the players look forward to. Well, speaking of the players, this will be their fourth meeting. Pornpawee Chochuwong leads the head-to-head 3-zip. And the last time they met was at the China Masters last year in the second round. And Chochuwong won that 21-17, 21-19. They met twice before that tournament in 2024 at the Thailand Open. And in the first round, with Chochuwong won in 3. And then before that, at the Spain Masters in the first round, Chochuwong won that in straight games. So on paper, this is Chochuwong's match to lose. But of course, given how things have gone today, there are no easy victories. And I know for sure that my co-commentator, Kirsty Gilmore, agrees with that statement, Kirsty.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing is for certain in this sport, that's for sure.
And of course, Kirsty was playing here just yesterday in her first round match against Tomoka Miyazaki. Pushed her opponent to the brink. It just wasn't meant to be yesterday. Kirsty?
Yeah, she's a tough player. I was on this very court. And yeah, it's a lovely arena to play in. Even though it's such a massive space, the shuttle flies actually really quite well. But yeah, just couldn't seal it off yesterday.
Well, we see Lin Hsiang seeing off Sung Sho Yun of her teammate in straight games in the first round. And this will be a different challenge in Pornpawee Chochuwong. She's number 24 in the world at the moment, enjoying her career best ranking. Has a win-loss record of 7-11 this year, so 39% of matches won. In the second round, though, it's not great reading for Lin. Just the one win in 16 matches. So that's a bit of an obstacle course for her. The second round matches. Chochuwong, now 27 years of age, ranked 7th in the world, close to her peak ranking, which was 6th back in February just this year. So this has been a fantastic year for Chochuwong. Beat Unnati Huda in the first round, 21-8, 21-12, 38 minutes. It's a win-loss record of 72% in 2025. 28 matches won, 11 matches lost. In the second round, it's just as good reading, 7 matches won, 3 lost. So she's been one of those players who's had a solid year this year, hasn't she?
Absolutely, yeah. It's just years of Pornpawee being consistent. She's consistently good.
Well, she is dangerous and she's consistent. I mean, it's a formidable combination, as we see the service judges as we see these officials for this match in Sakurai of Japan in the umpire's chair and Fu Yip of Singapore in the service judges' chair. What can we expect as far as playing conditions are concerned in this arena, would you say? Who does it suit if you were to pick one player?
Oh, I mean, I think it's going to suit Pornpawee better. She's just more experienced in whatever the conditions are. I felt in my game yesterday, it was actually maybe a little bit faster coming towards the camera and a little slower going the other way. But it's really not much, not too much that you have to really, really think about it.
On my right, Pornpawee Chochuwong, Thailand. And on my left, Lin Hsiang, Chinese Taipei. Pornpawee Chochuwong to serve. Level. Play.
Pornpawee Chochuwong will serve to get the second round match underway. She gets things off well here. Chochuwong gets on the scoreboard. Pick up there from Lin. She's played the patient game in that rally. Lin Hsiang.
I think what she'll have to be wary about, or concentrating on in this match is just like that, Pornpawee's overhead shot quality.
Just like that.
The opposite of commentators' curse. Thank you, Pornpawee.
You proved your point.
Yes. Yeah, her just her connection with the shuttle overhead is incredible. She has so much power, but she also has so much skill there. And to mix that with the skill that she has at the net. I wouldn't say she's the best mover. She covers the court well, but it's not her absolute strength. It's really how she's connecting with the shuttle is where the quality lies. Nice. She read that well. That left hand.
Service over 2-0.
Well, this tournament comes at a bit of a break for a lot of players. A lot of players choosing not to play the North American leg after Indonesia taking a couple of weeks, about a month actually, off.
5 weeks if I'm going to get pedantic with you, Mosh.
There you go. And which I also think is the reason why we've seen a few surprises in the early rounds, because everyone's rested, everyone's trained well and prepared themselves for this tournament, ready to go back into competitive matches.
Yeah, I think it's been a little chance for a break. You kind of have to pick where you're going to put them in the season, and you do have to sacrifice a tournament almost every time. So yeah. It's been nice, a good 5 weeks for people to rest, recover, and get a training block in.
And which is why I think in the previous match against Cho Tien-Chen, he played the North America leg. And so, when he got pushed, I guess, by someone like Koki Watanabe, how much was left in the tank, that was certainly showing.
Absolutely. Tien Chen is one of those players who kind of does choose to play everything still. Even, he's not as young as he once was. But he does still choose to pack his calendar year on, year out, year in, year out.
5-3.
Oh, this is a good start by both women. It's still quite close. Nothing, no one's sort of running away with it yet. Early days. We'll wait for the dust to settle a little bit in this match.
Unlucky there. Lin got some good power on that.
4-0.
Well, the good news about the arena is that even though it's summer here in Tokyo, the weather has been quite cool outside because of the rain. And so they haven't had to use the aircon, and the drift has therefore been controllable.
Yeah, it's still warm. It constantly feels like there's going to be a storm outside. It's kind of very humid, very windy, and just always threatening to rain if it isn't currently raining. Apart from the humidity, it really feels like home. A great shot, great round the head.
Really nice shot from Lin there.
5-4.
Bringing the shuttle down nicely into the front court area. Yeah, I never thought you'd compare Scotland and Japan in one sentence, but there you go. As far as weather is concerned, at least.
The rain is giving Scotland a run for its money this week, I tell you. Oof, good lift off a good net exchange. Oh, perfect length.
We just have to think that she has to take the game to Chochuwong. You know, in this instance, she is playing the underdog as such, and trying to take early control will certainly help her.
I think so. I think it's her. The only way for her to win this is to get the initiative, be the slightly more aggressive player, because Pornpawee is. That is kind of her style because she makes such good overhead connection quality. Yeah. Oh, I mean, challenge. She might prove me right again. That was tough to see. But yeah, I think the only way that Lin can really get a foot in the door here is to take initiative, but have calmness and clarity within that.
She had her hand up straight away. Chochuwong seemed quite certain that that was gonna catch the line. As we await. There we go. Yeah. And she was right to challenge.
Sometimes you just feel like it leaves your racket and you're like, yeah. And then if it gets called out and you're like, oh, hang on a minute.
That's not true.
Yeah. So great challenge from...
I think the record to beat today is Pornpawee, who challenged 4 times and won all 4 of his challenges.
Wow.
In one game.
Good man. And that's absolutely no shade to the line judges because it's a tough game. A tough thing to call correctly every single time, but it's so good that we have this challenge system just to make absolutely sure that we're getting them right.
Just catches the net. Doesn't quite get over it.
I'm just thinking we don't have many left-handed women's singles players currently on the circuit. Caroline Marin would be obviously the standout name.
Yeah.
And then I'm struggling to think of others. I'm glad none roll off your tongue either.
Yeah,
so.
no one's coming straight out.
7, 6.
I'll have a think during this match.
Landed out. So Chochuwong just going about her business at the moment.
Service over. 5-13.
Nice.
Well up.
Service over. 45.
Oh, again,
unlucky.
delightful. Just nice cross net on the backhand, that too, from Chochuwong. But it's the quality and the fact that she makes it look so easy. That's a joy to watch.
Absolutely. There wasn't actually that much deception on that shot. It was just quite an early, simple take.
6-14.
9-6.
It's a 3-point advantage now for Chochuwong as we head towards the mid-game interval. She'll challenge it.
Lin Hsiang challenges, hold out.
Oh, we saw earlier Chochuwong getting her challenge right. Lin Hsiang hoping the same will happen for her. Yeah, she is right indeed.
Collection in.
It's
Service over. 7-9.
2-point game now between these women.
Play.
And you have found a left-hander.
I've found 2 left-handers actually.
There you go.
Yes, first one being Supanita Katatong
Yep.
from Thailand.
Yes.
And also Malvika Bansod,
Oh, yes.
of course. But that's just within the top 30.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty more, but
Of course.
it's just that those...
8,
But,
9.
you know, Supanita has not had the best year, so probably why she didn't immediately come to mind. But yeah, definitely one.
Yeah, I'm just looking down even to 40, and I don't think that there is any other lefties.
So that's 2 in the top 40.
Yeah.
Well, 3, including Lin.
Yes. Yeah, 3. Yeah, it's. I would have thought being left-handed in badminton is quite an advantage. So it's interesting that they don't kind of over-index more from just general population to the badminton population. I would have thought there would be quite a few left-handed. That's a great, precise shot from Pornpawee.
Service over.
Catches the line beautifully.
10,
Pornpawee
8.
Chochuwong.
It's that calmness, that smoothness back, takes her time, doesn't rush, and makes great connection.
You also, because of the year she's had, you just see a lot more confidence in her shot making. She's willing to take the risk a little bit more,
Yeah.
play on the lines a little bit more. And that's generally a sign of confidence.
Absolutely, and she had just a solid showing yesterday. Yesterday
Against
or Tuesday?
Huda.
It was yesterday, in her first round. Against Huda, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a solid match. That's my first round opponent for next week, so I will go back and watch that game.
Yeah.
Interval.
That's who you play in Changzhou.
Yes.
And maybe you can talk to Pornpawee after this.
Absolutely.
Have a chat.
Yeah.
So it's Pornpawee Chochuwong, who's 11-8 up at the mid-game break. 12 minutes played, and the number 7 seed is quietly confident.
หมิวฟันคอร์สหลินออกเซฟคอร์สหน่อย
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Coach, return to chair. Coach, return to chair. Chochuwong on court. Chochuwong.
Service over. 12-18.
The players back on court. It's Pornpawee Chochuwong, the number 7 seed, who leads 11-8 at the break.
11-8. Play.
It's a 5-point run from a 4-6 down to 9-6 up. That kind of made the difference.
I like this game that Lin has come out with, even just in this first rally of this second half of this first set. Wow, that was a sentence. Just Chochuwong finding the line,
12,
as she loves to
8.
do. But I like the approach that Lin had there. It feels like she was trying to make Chochuwong's court very big. Using good height, bringing her in close to the net. I think that's a good approach. Still with initiative, not passively, but I think to make Chochuwong's court feel big and not let her intercept these
8.
overhead shots is smart.
She needs to do, basically, through this match.
I think so, and it is a very hard way to play badminton. Good shot. Nice net. But
She just seems undeterred.
13,
Like, you know,
8.
seems one
no
step
matter
ahead.
whatever you throw at her, she's got an answer to it, right?
Just that net shot. She knows it's dipping, so she holds her position close to the net. She doesn't back off and wait for the lift. Because she has time, if that lift comes, she has time to get it.
It's 4 straight points now for Chochuwong.
Service over. 16-20.
That's a nice shot from the Thai shuttler.
Oh, it's those ones, those flat lifts that Chochuwong is just gonna destroy. She's gonna get a flat racket to it and send it back with interest.
Doesn't leave room for much.
No.
With those kind of hits. She's now won 10 of the last 12 points played in this opening game. That's just showing you her sort of level of control. That's why. Well, Chochuwong and
15,
Lin both last played at the Indonesia Open. That was their last tournament on the tour. Chochuwong out in the quarterfinals to An Se-young in straight games. Lin lost in the second round also to an informed player in Han Yue.
Nice little deception off of return of serve there, but pops it up at the net for an easy take for Chochuwong.
16,
Wide
8.
open. Chochuwong to close out. And she's won a title this year already in the Thailand Masters. Reached the final of 2 tournaments this season, as in addition to that, which was the India Open and the Thailand Open. So that's a really good start to 2025 for
17,
Pornpawee Chochuwong. And you see here now she's turning the screw. Over Lin Hsiang. 9-point advantage. And the pressure probably getting to Lin to try to find a winner, get a point.
I think in arenas this size, winners are so hard to come by, and I think Chochuwong does such a good job of making herself seem so big on that court, like there's no escape. So you have to play more perfect and more perfect every single time, but you really need to mentally get over that and just try to like grind a player like Chochuwong down, which is so much easier said than done.
Nice pickup.
That's going to drift out.
It stops a 9-point run, which was something Lin desperately needed to do. Second round has been one of those things that has been a downfall for Lin Hsiang this season, and we talk about that a little bit because, you know, when you come to the second round, you know, normally first rounds you might still get an out, not necessarily at these tournaments, at this level of tournaments, but the second round for sure you're going to face, you know,
you're going to face
the top 20, top 30 players in the world.
Absolutely, yeah, most likely someone within the top 15, and those are the players who are consistently getting to the second rounds, and they have a lot of experience there.
20, game point.
We find ourselves already at the game point.
Multiple game points. Chochuwong at 29.
Nice.
She just
Okay.
needed the one. 21-9.
First game won by Pornpawee
The opening
Chochuwong.
game goes to
21-9.
Pornpawee Chochuwong, the world number 7. I think she's not looked back since 9-8 up in this opening game. It's been one-way traffic, to be fair to say. And Chochuwong, the dominant of the two players in that second half. So it's back to the drawing board for Lin. She has a chat with her coach. But for Pornpawee Chochuwong, it's been smooth sailing. 20 minutes played, 21-9, the opening game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Lin on court.
Well, players are making their way back to court in order to get the second game underway. And there was a familiar face in the Chinese Taipei coaching box. That was
Second game.
Lin Hsiang,
Level
who
play.
was coaching TPE not so long ago. Certainly, Lin will be happy to have him in his in her corner. I think he's generally taken over the women's singles coaching
One
for Chinese Taipei.
low.
They, I'm sure, are in the hunt to fill in the shoes that of TPE, the big shoes of TPE. It's one wide, and Lin is on the
Service
scoreboard.
over. 1-all.
Hit that one, Chochuwong. Oh. For Lin Hsiang,
Service
the
over.
one win in the second round came at her
2-1.
home tournament, the Taipei Open, where she went on to the quarterfinals and then eventually losing to Miyazaki in the quarters and 3. That was her best finish of the year so far. That's going long. Ooh.
We see
Lin Hsiang challenges called out.
Chochuwong pushed into that forehand corner, and then because it's also Lin's forehand corner, she just waited open for the straight slap down the line, which is very smart.
Yeah, that was long. It looked like it was going long from here. Maybe she just...
Challenge unsuccessful.
Have I told you my theory?
What? What's your theory?
One challenge remaining.
You never get a challenge right on the
Three.
opposite far baseline.
Really?
If you
Play.
think it's in and it got called out, I bet you it was out. I've seen one correct
challenge. But it has to be the far line, right at the back.
The far away baseline.
Yeah.
I've seen one person get.
Who is that?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Hawkeyes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, it might feel right to you, but it's the hardest one for you to see and judge. Yeah. Good shot. Good that she took some initiative there. Tried to overtake the rally. It's just whether she can stay calm. Great rally. And she's found the line.
Yes, she
Excellent
has.
shot.
That is excellent work by Lin.
2, 3.
She's a little bit more in charge, a little bit bossier, but not taking risks.
It's also sort of buying her time in that exchange. I know this morning, Puavarnukro challenged on the far court. But I'm trying to remember whether it was that back line or not. I don't think it was. But that's, now you put that thought in my head.
I want you to do an unofficial study.
You should.
Yeah. So far, it's like 95% unsuccessful.
No, yeah.
Subs over. 4-2.
Pornpawee catching a cheeky net cord there.
That's beautiful.
That's a nice shot.
That's a classic.
5-2.
Pornpawee Chochuwong just round the head, beautifully struck.
That quick cross slice. Some players play that, it can be a bit erratic, but not from Chochuwong. Nice quick return.
Subs over.
Well, very much like the opening game,
5.
where it was very close, and Lin was in touching distance of Chochuwong for the first, I think, 5 or 6 points before Chochuwong sort of drew ahead. It's very much like that.
Definitely that. I think we quite often see that with a slightly lower ranked player versus a top 10 player. It can be quite even until maybe 12, 13, 14, and then the quality of the top 10 player really shines through. The experience, the calmness, and that's where we see the gap form.
3-point advantage now for the ball number 7.
See Pornpawee being very open with that stance. She has her right leg back. She's prepared for that rear forehand corner. I don't know if that's a general style from her or if it's because she's playing a left-handed opponent. I'm not sure.
3.
I mean, given the lack of lefties in the women's singles field, I would imagine that the preparations for her have been even more sort of focused on making her game as solid as possible, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I think what would be smart from Lin here would be to kind of do the same, prepare for that forehand to forehand exchange, but then try and change the direction and go a little bit cross. That's nice. Good interception. Read that well.
Service over. 4-7. Victor Londi.
And she's got to try and keep up with Chochuwong in this game, not let it get out of hand if she has any chance of prolonging this. She needs to win the second game, of course. Lin Hsiang, and she's certainly showing the quality. It's just that the consistency of the quality is not quite there yet. It's not getting enough of those points to trouble Chochuwong, to put her under some pressure.
I'd say the momentum of the game is still with Chochuwong. She's maybe, you know, step back. She's not being as maybe imposing as she was in the first game, but she's maybe just information gathering for this side of the court currently. Nice cross shot from that forehand. Oh, and a cheeky net cord to win her the point.
Service over. 5.
She's working hard, Lin Hsiang. That's for sure. And
see, I think, yeah, to go cross out of that corner, I think get Pornpawee to be a bit late. And then she didn't have to go quite so tight on the net shot, but it paid off for her. Yeah. Oh,
just missed it.
Lin Hsiang challenges fall out.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I thought that looked quite
it was a
good,
great
though.
shot. It was the right idea
Yeah.
to try and aim for that back line.
I actually think it looked quite good, but the
No, I think it's out.
net is covering that line for me.
I think she just missed it.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
My statement still
No
stands.
challenges.
You
remaining.
are still on course for your
100%
study
record.
Service over.
on the backline challenges.
Yeah.
So it's no
9,
more challenges
5.
remaining, more importantly for Lin. It's quite
Play.
early in this game
Yeah.
to have no challenges left. But do players really think about that, or do they just go with their gut, saying, I think that's it, I'm going to challenge it?
Yeah, it is quite instinctual, because what if another situation doesn't arise that you would need it? So it's, in a way, you might want to save one for later, but
10.
if it gets you the point right now, then it's worth it. So I don't know, it's kind of risk to reward, but it is quite a reflex that your hand shoots up in the air.
Exactly.
When there's
you
an
think
opportunity.
That, okay, I think that's very much in. Let me
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, but you also don't really have enough time to think about it, because your challenge has to be immediate.
Yeah.
So it has to be kind of reflexive.
Service over. 6-10.
Better in that flatter exchange. Lin Hsiang just keeping the shuttle low. Four-point game.
Oh, you popped her on the shoulder.
I mean, give
Service
credit,
over.
full credit to Lin for trying to
11-6.
make that shot, trying to
Interval.
save it, keep the rally going, but you know that Chochuwong really had her there.
Absolutely.
Opened up
Yeah.
the court.
But you got to try and keep going. You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
I had a coach that said any shot can be a winning shot, because the other person then has to hit something,
Yeah.
anything.
as soon as you play it back, you have to make another move.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thinking. And we've seen enough people try to go for the kill or try to close it out and find the net.
Mess those up, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And it's 11-6
Court
to
20
Chochuwong
seconds.
as a result.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court attendant, line judge. Wipe the court, please.
12, 6, 3, right, block.
Center line.
So 5-point advantage for Pornpawee Chochuwong in the second game. She's already taken the opening game 21-9. Now looking confident and comfortable in the second.
11-6
lead.
Play.
That might have been going out, but she's taken it. I thought that might have been going out as well.
I've seen quite a few where the shuttle looks like it's going wide on that side. The players have chosen to play it because I think a couple of times when they didn't, it's turned in. So I think there is something moving.
Okay, a little drift coming.
Little drift coming in towards the right.
Right to left.
Right to left.
Mm-hmm.
2, 8, 13.
Especially towards the back end of the court.
Yeah.
It's gone long. 7-point advantage.
13-6.
Oh, it's a 7 Japan Open appearance for Pornpawee Chochuwong. Best finish was quarterfinals back in 2022, where she lost to Kane Yamaguchi, who's going to be a potential quarterfinal opponent in the next round, should she go through.
Stop. 5, 3.
In fact, last year when she got knocked out in the first round, it was a Kane Yamaguchi who handed her the straight games defeat.
13.
So Chochuwong and Yamaguchi, a bit of a thing at the Japan Open.
A rivalry.
Yeah.
That Yamaguchi's been coming out on the right side of so far, but Pornpawee's playing some good badminton right now. She looks confident.
9, 15.
I mean, if you think about the players she's lost to,
over.
those two
14,
finals in
7.
Thailand and Malaysia, was Lin Hsiang and Chen Yufei.
I mean, yeah, that's okay.
Right, so you know, so when you think about that, okay, if I'm losing a final and it's those two,
Yeah. I would
you
say
kind of forgive yourself, don't you?
Yeah, I would say that about Chochuwong. She rarely loses to lower ranked, much lower ranked players. So
Yeah.
maybe, you know, within the top 10, everyone's an excellent world-class player. But she rarely loses to a 20 to 30 ranked player. She's very clinical, much like that shot she just played.
15.
In those kinds of
She's
matches.
playing to your words.
I know, thank you so much. If you could just keep going. You're making me look great.
Well, she has been, I would say, on target, on game throughout this match. Hasn't really put a foot wrong.
16,
Yeah,
7.
there hasn't been any kind of wavers or wobbles.
Yeah. Maybe slightly slow start, if anything, but other than that, I wouldn't even call that a slow start. I mean, that would be taking it away from Lin a little bit if I said that. So I just say, yeah, she's gone about her game and stuck to her plan.
I think what Pornpawee does very well is mixes her power and her punch with her soft hands at the net. So overhead, she gives you a lot of
7.
punchy shots down, punchy shots over, quick sticks, but then from the net, she just has a softness, and she can guide to the net, or she still has that punch to punch it back over, so you never know what's quite gonna come.
10-point advantage is what it's at right now. 4 away from a place in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, open and ready for that forehand. And that's why.
That is a thing of beauty.
Allows her that space.
18.
I mean, you look at the accuracy in that shot, that last shot.
Shoo. Lovely.
Really is something that I think people who don't play badminton will find that like hard to believe that that's very hard to make, but it is that hard to make.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice net play.
And then that's why when players
19,
always play the
7.
lines and the corners, I always think that, you know, that's like a high risk, high reward kind of game. Because it's such fine margins.
You're kind of taught to play that way when you're younger, but there's so much more courts to work with than just corners.
Ah, wow. So, multiple match point opportunities for the number 7 seed.
I wouldn't
27.
say 7 and 9. Sorry, Sandra. I wouldn't have said 7 and 9 is reflective of this game. I think it's been a better game than 9 and 7, to be honest. But there's been a lot of good badminton played, but Pornpawee has just been coming out on top of the rally, getting the points from it.
Yeah.
20.
A little bit frustrated there, but she couldn't convert on her first. But she's got plenty to find one that'll take her across the finish line.
I think she'll be okay. Good shot from Lin.
It's called in. So a second match point saved.
9-20.
She perfectly covered the shuttle from our view there, but you could see that it was in plumb on the line.
So a third match point now.
So high up on that net.
Oh, she missed that. Nope. It's a little bit of pressure
10-20.
for Pornpawee to close out this match. And Lin sort of not letting it come easily to her, which I think is where you said that it's been more of a match than just what the scoreline suggests. Called out as well.
It's funny what the point at 20 does to people.
The nerves, because you know you'd have to just close it out. That one more point.
Yeah.
And your body starts to tingle.
Yeah, especially when the gap is so big, it kind of you expect to be handed it, but you still have to kind of continue the way that you were going the whole game.
But which is why I think that first match point, when she almost had it and it just got the net and fell on her court, was when it was frustrating her the most.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, still going.
That's a bit of luck.
12.
You can see Pornpawee step up a little bit there, go for it a bit more aggressively, and then Lin just gets that bit of luck of the net cards.
It's a 5. match points have come and gone. Still got 8 in her hand. Up the tempo there.
Service over, 20, game point 16.
Great rally.
Oh,
she's
wide.
missed
Can you believe it?
13.
clinging on for dear life.
That's amazing stuff from Lin. Again, just staying in it for as long as she could, and then forces the error off her opponent. But what a time to do this.
Yeah, I almost
know?
feel it's too little, too late, but she's holding on.
Yeah, she was 720 down.
Yeah,
At 6 points on the trot.
it's her best run of the entire match.
Absolutely. I wonder what's going on her mind. Chochuwong.
14.
Is this when she would start now doubting? Or is there still a bit of a cushion?
Still a little bit of a cushion, I would say, but yeah, the frustration will be coming in a little bit. I'm like, how have I not got this 1 point yet? There it might be.
It
Yes,
did
it
come.
is.
In the end, it took a while to get there, but 21-14 is the final score in the second game. She was 27 up, took 7 match points to eventually get there. But Pornpawee Chochuwong does it. In straight games, she's through to the quarterfinal. 21-9, 21-14, 45 minutes is what it took. A smile in the end. But I'm sure she and her coach will have words about what transpired in the last couple of minutes of that second game.
Absolutely. Maybe a little psychological analysis.
Yeah, especially if she has the likes of Akane Yamaguchi waiting in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, I think she relaxed a couple of seconds too soon.
So 46 minutes, and it's a straight games win for the number 7 seed here on court 2. You're watching live coverage of the Daihatsu Japan Open 2025 here on court 2. We're 3 matches down. We've got 5 more to come, including that men's doubles match. It's a mouth-watering clash between India and China. Satwik Sairaj ranked already. Chirag Shetty of India taking on Liang Weikeng and Wang Chang, the number 5 seeds of China. That's what's coming up here on court 2.